it becomes very scary. That's why I watch a lot of sci-fi movies these days to see where's the world going to. But the advantages are more. The more you know, the more information you have, the better services you can provide. The more you can actually be able to understand and innovate for that particular user. So I think we're in a good place. I think we're going to do a lot more using the mobile phone. We have seen a lot of affordable smartphones coming in. So this has made the communication even better. It has made people open-minded about how can I access data. We have Facebook, which came in and said, well, when it comes to information, can we create small marketplaces? And that created a lot of micro entrepreneurs which are selling things through Facebook. So the ecosystem continues growing, and it's all from one small gadget. But if you have a dream to start a business, what you needed was that helping hand, that access to a small loan to enable you to start on a dream that you have. If you go to the bank, they may ask you for a lot of things which you don't have. So that has been happening a lot, to the point where people don't want to dream as much. So for instance, if someone walks into a bank and they provide all the documentation, all they need is a yes, no, will I be able to get the credit? As you apply, you instantly get to know. When I was in the banking sector, they used to call it the walk of shame. In your mind, you feel everyone could see that you had a reject. The thing about access to credit has been a major challenge in many developing markets. You find conventional banking has been there for hundreds of years, and yet you still have a very, very huge population that does not have proper identification, that can still not access credit. Tala is described as a data science and technology company. So what we do is, using an Android platform, we are able to analyze our customers' behavior and give them instant loans. So this is based on how much information they provide on the app, as well as what we're able to collect through the app itself. Because anything about credit, whether you're borrowing from a friend or you're going to a shop to tell them, give me the bread and milk, I'll pay you tomorrow, they look at their behavior. There's some piece of information where they'll say, well, I think you're good, I'll give you the milk and bread, I know you're good to pay tomorrow. And it's all about, how did you present yourself? How does your behavior speak about yourself? If you did that 2 days ago and you did not pay, of course the shopkeeper will tell you today, well, I'm sorry, you need to pay what you did before. So how do you access that information? How do you make sure that there are other alternative sets of data that can say a lot about them? So I would say 100% the mobile phone gives some form of identity. We have unique things that happen in our market where one phone may be used by more than one individual, but the way you use it, it creates a sort of a footprint that's very unique to you. With the 9 forms of ID, you can use driver's license with this institution. The next one you use national, the next one voter's card. But on our platform, the behavior just brings it all in, and we say this is the person. 70% of the people who've borrowed on our platform, which is over 1 million, they borrow for business. So it will either be starting a business or growing an existing business. Those are the 2 main things. For the fast users, it's between $10 and $40. And then for repeat users, now you start scaling up the ladder. You can qualify for more. I think what the world can learn is solving the needs based on the current situation really, really helps. What I mean is innovation being driven by the necessity. So it gives a very big shift, or like your mind changes completely when you look at the micro side of the economy. And these are the people who, when enabled, they can grow the economy much, much bigger, if you will. They just never had access. And people were very anxious before. They had a lot of anxiety, they had a lot of worry, they were literally feeling they are on the edge. They don't know what else to do. And when we came through and gave them the loan, there's a feeling of relief. They feel, I can now do something because someone has believed in me. We have some pictures actually in the office which show the people who've been able to grow the stock in the business from when they started day one. Now the shop has grown. Some are even extending the space of the shop. It's refreshing as a staff member to see these are lives changing.